Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between our visitors and the Denver Broncos. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. As this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Martin. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It was Max Melton who held him down there.
He's taken down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Great. 63. Alpha. Hey, 73.
Let's get to that wide, complete. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
180.
Quick throw is caught. They're across the 40. Nice run here. Into the red zone. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Worthy now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. Give him about 3 on that 1st down carry.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Has good room at the 35. Through to 45. Along this sideline inside the 25. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Gronk. He found his seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Looking now from the gun. He's going to waft this deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
10-yard gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's good.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. Let's go.
This time looking to throw. It's a screen play to Genty. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So 1st down from the 41. Setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Ready up.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd and long for him here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hey. Good. Set. Hey, easy, 60. Tiger Hornet. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Great. Set. On it. 73. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Hurts on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First down throwing for Hurts. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 20-zip lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos push their lead to 21-zip already.
21. Dragons nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. First play is going to be again to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And
it's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 21-0 our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
King, Field King. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Great. Set. Hey! Delta!
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 1st down, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Great. Set.
Now Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Delta, set. Hey, Go Silver, ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Jetty. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
51 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Well, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. Putting the tight end in motion. Setting up the screen. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Giving this to Genty. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, Dragons.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To Jenty. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to throw. Brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Jenty. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And this time he will score. Touchdown, Oakland. The Dragons start to fight back with their first points of this game. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Dragons get it back to a 14-point game. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Run left side, Harvey. He has this down to the 14-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
51 yards, the gain on the play. And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
No, touch that. Hey, let's go. 63. No, touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Take the floor, take the floor. Hey, wait up. No touch.
This is Sutton working the right side. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Great. Set. Hey, anyway, back. No touch.
Harvey will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Hey, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
He gets it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. Pass play on 1st and 10. On the move, and right. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Sends this to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Genty into the end zone. Touchdown, Oakland. The Dragons chop some of the lead off before the half. Now a rushing score quarter for him in this opening half, Brock. Should be a pretty nice feeling in that locker room at halftime, knowing what he's already accomplished.
Kind of get the feeling this isn't the whole show, though, right? In his eyes, this is just the opening act. There's going to be a lot more to come, and the curtain raises for the second half.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
73. 73.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He finds a man. That's caught. And he's brought down. What a surprise with a double pass there. Gets him a first down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it down from the 37. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Ball in left side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, Silver. Yeti. Alpha.
Throwing here, Hurts. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Set to kick
All
off.
set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. To throw here on first down. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Another give here to Genty. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pickup of 2 here. And they're going to have a first down now.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's brought down at the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Dragons getting their punter out there. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
King, Phil, King. Phil. Foul left, Yeti. No touch.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
No touch. No touch.
Let's get to that wide, complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. To the air now on 1st and 10. It's a screen play to Genty. And he strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And this is lofted deep down the middle. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's the snap on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Great.
Purchase a throw. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 24-yard line.
Here's a design run. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's good for a couple of yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
And the Broncos.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Hurts. Gets it to him on the screen. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Hey, 73, 70. Great, set. 180. Crowd left, Yeti.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over again.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Dragons 14. Joey Sly is set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Set. Cowboy 80. I'm coming.
Back to throw now. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at fourth and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. It's away and not a great kick, angling right toward the sideline. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Yeti. Great, set.
From the pistol, Hurts. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos
receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Broncos 49, Dragons 14. Jody Sly sets
All
the
set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Worthy now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. Oh, the football's loose. And the Broncos corral it. This is returned all the way into the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
King, Phil King. Hey. Great. Set. Right there, right there. No,
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it could set the table for more.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey. Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal.
63, back. Great. Set. Delta.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Jody Sly.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st down, Genty. He's taken down with a short gain to the 25. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Ready up.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go.
Jesse on the give. He's headed right. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Got it. Ready.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Set. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Steady.
Now looking to throw. Oh, trying to push it into the slant. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football back at the 19-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Focus, boys. Focus.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
Give now to the running back. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Turn left, yeah. Lead. Turn left. Anyone? Don't touch.
Plowing up the middle. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. That back remains hungry.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Play action. Hurts has it. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. After the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
73. Don't touch that. Anyone?
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Fits it through the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. There he goes again. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
Right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they could be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tack on 7 more to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down and 10. Their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Roll. Here we go.
Coming left is Jency. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 17, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Dropping back to throw. Check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Dragons trying to do some window dressing. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Check those.
Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. We'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing it again here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
Shut up. 60 Eagles, 60.
Running it after the penalty. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To Jency. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Ready?
No running with Jency. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play brings up 4th and 1.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Go!
They'll run for this. And they stop him. No touchdown. No 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a design look for Hurts. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.